The Windrush Justice Clinic is a group of universities and community organisations and law centres which aims to provide legal representation, research and policy work to ensure that victims of the Windrush Scandal obtain justice. Partnership is really important to the success of the Windrush Justice Clinic. We set it up in partnership with Southwark Law Centre and a number of other community organisations because we wanted to work with experts in the law and also with trusted community partners who are able to engage with the community. King's students in the Windrush Justice Clinic provide crucial support in preparing applications for compensation. They also carry out outreach work which highlights the Windrush compensation scheme to the community. So their role is very important in supporting our partners in their work and connecting with the community. It's really positive from my perspective to see students develop an awareness of important social justice issues. Many of them are inspired to continue working in this field and become the social justice lawyers of the future.
What does working with King's Legal Clinic mean to Southwark Law Centre? We're able to take on more clients because they do some of the administrative work, they do some of the pre-legal work, they do some of the legal prep work on cases that frees up the solicitor's time to do the legal aspect of it, to do legal research. Students are also doing legal research, but the overall responsibility for the cases is our solicitor. He's part-time on this project. If we didn't have the students, our reach would be less, without a doubt. It's very easy to be politically correct about Windrush, and it shouldn't be. I think it's easy to say, Windrush Day, the 22nd of June, we've got to celebrate it, we've got to do this, we've got to do that. Windrush happens every day, not just once a week, not just during October. There is so much anger, there's so much pain out there due to the way that not just Black people, not just Caribbean, not just African, but the whole myriad of people who are from the Windrush community. And these are everybody from the Commonwealth being treated. So, yeah, there is so much work to do.
My experience of working at the Windrush Justice Clinic with victims of the Windrush Scandal has been really enriching, and it's been challenging in some ways to hear about the injustices that they've faced in the past, but it's good that this has finally been recognised that we need to set up a compensation scheme to address that. Anyone interested in working with at the Windrush Justice Clinic should absolutely do it. The work that we do is very, very important, but also we do actually do very important tasks for the organisations we work with. And that's sort of a reflection of the way that the scheme is run and the fact that legal aid hasn't been made available by the government for Windrush compensation. But equally that means that we are tasked with a lot of responsibility, and yeah, I think it's been a great experience. This year is the 75th anniversary of the Windrush generation, and I hope that awareness is going to be raised about many of the issues with the compensation scheme, and that more awareness is spread about the great work that's being put in by the Windrush Justice Clinic and Southwark Law Centre.
I'm a final year undergraduate student studying law at King's College London. I started working at the Windrush Justice Clinic in October 2021, and as soon as I heard about it, I knew that I wanted to be involved given the Windrush Scandal in 2018. My grandparents were the first in their generation to immigrate from Jamaica to the United Kingdom, and knowing that the compensation scheme was there but not many people were aware of it was something that I wanted to help with. I was particularly interested by the community outreach scheme, in which we promote the Windrush compensation scheme to people who may be eligible to compensate but may not know that they're even eligible or know how to go about filing their claim. And so I really wanted to help with the process to increase the accessibility to the scheme and ensure that as many people as possible could get the access to the justice that they deserve. My experience working with Windrush survivors has been very enlightening. I've been able to see people who've been incredibly strong facing the hardship, and people who have not only had to endure the Windrush scandal when it happened, but the knock-on effects that have passed on through generations. And while it's been incredible to see people get access to the justice that they deserve and learn more about the compensation scheme which could help them, it has also been very difficult at times, seeing how much it has affected their lives in a way that we couldn't even have imagined when we first started working with people. Of course, the loss of employment and the loss of earnings will have a huge detrimental impact on anyone's lives, but seeing how this has also had ripple effects to their family lives, to their relationships, their abilities to start their own families has been difficult at times, but it's also been an even stronger proponent to continue working with people and to continue promoting the scheme so that people can somewhat receive some sort of justice for the decades of injustice that they have suffered.